Okay, welcome to quick rundown review of the open mic at Amber Connection, located in Mays, Pennsylvania. If you're coming through Lehigh Street, you'll come to the center of the town. Bear to the right, you go just past the light, right there on your left. Bam! You kind of have to look for it. It's actually looks like a house, so with the storefront. But I've been to several open mics and poetries, and honestly, more times than what I care to realize, than what I care to think about. At some point, I'm actually on my phone. Okay, somebody please text me. Somebody call. Checking my email, whatever. Okay. Normally, honestly, I get bored through them because there's a couple different formats and styles. The one that I'm used to is you walk in to wherever it is, you sign up, you go up there, you read whether it's original or somebody else's. People clap, yay, bam, done deal. Well, my Amber Connection is very different. The owner Ursula, she does everything she can to make it a nice, relaxed atmosphere where you can just go in, sit down, have a few conversations, and you can just go in and you can sit, you can just listen, you can read your own work, you can read someone else's work, whatever. It's it's really cool, honestly. For this one, candles were lit. Everyone was kind of sitting in a circle. Candles were lit, and she had some soft music going in the background, and there was no sign-up sheet. Okay, this was basically you went around, introduced yourself for the people who didn't know you. Ursula kicked things off, and basically just went around the circle. There were breaks in between, not scheduled. It wasn't like, okay, here's the halfway point, here's the halfway point, we go for a break, and then here's the end. Okay. There were conversations going on, feedback and reactions were welcomed by most people, and I have to point out one thing here. Due to the more intimate setting here and the fact that some people read things that were intensely personal from their life, and that there were a couple first-time readers there, I apologize. I realized I was rude and unprofessional. I did not take any video. I didn't even ask. Okay, this is my first time at this one. I knew a few people, but I went with my gut, and it just didn't feel right to take any video with this. So I do apologize that there is no video to back up anything I say or to highlight any of the readers. But like I said, due to the really relaxed, real intimate type setting, it didn't feel right. So, there were I think there was roughly about 10 people there. Winter's back in full force here in February 2014. It was very cold outside, but roughly about 10 people showed up. And everything from works by famous poets were read to, like I said, there were some very personal poems read about and I'm not going to say who, but it was about the death of a loved one, the death of a child. And it was like, myself included, at the end of some of the poems, it was just like dead silence, like, what can you say here? Yes, at the end, I did get up and read Writing a Journey from a Dream in the Night. And I'll tell you what, I don't care if it's a bunch of people you know or if it's a bunch of strangers. Reading in front of people is not the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm sorry. It does take guts and courage to do this. So I give everyone a lot of credit. Check out overall recommendation if you're not looking for your more standard type, like I said, of get up, sign up sheet, get up, read, and listen to everyone else. If you're looking for a more relaxed setting, a more personal setting, a more intimate setting for, even if you just want to go and listen to other people's stories and other people's poetry, stop by Amber Connection for this one. I actually put this very high on my list of when I have time and when there isn't too much else going on, to go back and just take a break from life, So like Ursula, I cannot stress this enough. She does a fantastic job of making everyone feel comfortable, whether that's your 100th time doing this or your first time. Amber Connection, it's a small store, so it's a little tight in there, but everybody can move around. But if you're looking for a brief escape from life, and by the way, this happened on Wednesday, February 24th, 2014. That was the date. It's been a long day and a long week. I apologize. But yeah, even if you're really not into the whole poetry scene versus like your more standard open mic, I would check this out first and then go for the more traditional, more standard open mic format. People got to know each other there, and it was just a great time. In fact, when I was there, due to the magazine, I did have to check my phone. I did check my phone a few times, but for the most part, it was like the outside world didn't even exist. Just listening to people read, just listening to the story, part of their life that they shared with everyone. Like I said, the outside world and reality, just between that and the way Ursula sets it up, doesn't even exist. This is entering into a whole different world. So check out Amber Connection online. Give them a like on Facebook. You can check out. They have different. Ursula always has different things coming up with different ideas and different things going on. They actually also have a live drawing with nude models once a month, and it's a great store to stop by and check overall. Just check out something different. It's called Amber Connection for a reason, because the specialty of the store is jewelry made with amber, but there's also clothing and artwork there. So if you're in the Emmaus, PA, if you live here, or if you're visiting, stop by the store. Just if nothing else, to check it out. Highly recommend stopping by any of their events. But the open mic poetry, placed very high on your list of things to experience at least one time. Okay? Make sure you check out, I say this every time because I really mean it. Make sure you check out everything Megan, Carrie, and Danny do. Always full of surprise on that front. Thanks for paying attention to this article and checking it out. Thanks for your support of Valley and Beyond magazine. And hey, check your local area. If you don't, check around your local area. Be surprised what you'd find. To you and your family and friends, as always, be safe in the night, and always take care. Michael Phoenix, founder of Valley.